Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Buxton Brewery and it's a bottle of their Wyoming Sheep Ranch Double IPA, coming in at 8.4% ABV. It's part of this special reserve series of beers. Looking forward to this then. It's a bottle conditioned ale. Let's get the beer out into glass and see what we get. It's a silver cap on this one. Another nice smoky opening, look at that. Big fan of the Buxton Brewery and their beers. They brew some phenomenal stuff. It's worth checking out. So, beer in the glass. Wow, look at that. Not shaking this beer around at all. There's still a little bit left in the bottom. Look at all that kind of. You can see it's yeasty. Look at the glass. I'm not sure you can pick that out. Yeah, you certainly can. Look at that. That is one yeast-filled glass of beer. But I love it. Not a bad thing at all. It's a one finger, slightly off-white head. Beer in a glass. It just looks unfiltered. It would be, if it was clear, it'd be amber. It's misty, it's murky. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like it being kind of yeasty and looking like this. But for thousands of years, this is how we drunk our beer. It's only the last 200 years or so since some stupid Czech brewer decided to brew clear beer that we've had to, or not had to, or we've been kind of, our eyes have pushed us to drink this clear stuff. But there's nothing wrong with that glass of beer at all. It looks fabulous. And I'm going to dive in with a nose. Oh, wow. And the aroma is fantastic. Big punching American hops in the beer. There's mango. It's like a tropical fruit hop juice in a glass. It's got a bit of grapefruit, lemon, pinch of spice, and it smells nice and sweet. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everyone. And wow. Wow. Christ on a bike. Stone the crows. It's still going. It's still pulling. It's a big squeeze your face kind of hoppiness. At first it was, oh yeah. Then it was, wow, it's still pulling. Them hops are still giving off a rasping, fruity bitterness. And then you're thinking, wow, it's just not going to end. Pardon me. It's going to carry on and carry on and carry on. And it certainly does. It's a double IPA. It's got American hops in. It's 8.4% ABV. It's got a fantastic mouthfeel. It's not like engine oil, but it's just rich, kind of thick and creamy. I'm going to change the word. After I experience these hops, I am blimey. I'm going to change the word from creamy to velvety. It's like a velvety, hoppy. I can't get hops on my mind. Hold on, wait a minute. Let them hops die down. They're still pulling. It's mango, it's It's a rasping bitterness. It's grapefruit. It's like you put your face in a grapefruit, and it's going up your nose. It's going in your eyes. It's all over your mouth. Sounds like a porn scene. Don't Google cum shot, please. But back to the beer. Back to what I'm trying to say to you is that it's just so hoppy. What was I saying before? The hop. I tasted the beer. I was saying something creamy. Right. Okay. Back to the creamy. I shouldn't have used creamy. I should have used velvety. It's a velvety, lovely kind of crisp, cover your palate. Lovely, lovely beer. It's not thin by any means. If you want something to refresh you, this is not it. This is something to sit down and kind of connoisseur and enjoy and relax with. It's a great beer. It's a great beer. But if you want me to talk about hops, let me take another taste. Wow, okay. Malt, surprisingly, and now the hops. Because in my mind, I'm always looking for new flavours. I'm always looking to kind of pull the beer apart. Sorry, no more porn talk. I'm looking to pull the beer apart. and describe to you exactly what I'm feeling, exactly what I'm kind of tasting. I want you guys to be able to go out and buy it and try it and enjoy it the way I do. And the only way I'm going to do that is to be able to kind of get you to kind of understand the beer. You might be a 30-year kind of beer fanatic king. You might know exactly what you see here in the glass. You may kind of go, right, okay, I can see just by looking at it, this is a great beer. It's held its head. If I wash the beer around, it looks great. Look at them little bubbles. You don't mind a bit of sediment floating around. I'm going to throw the rest of this sediment in, actually. Whoa, look at all of that. Makes you just want to drink it. Who needs to drink with their eyes? Rating them for Wyoming Sheep Ranch. I've been kind of pulling apart this beer a little bit too much. Oh, blimey. Oh, God. This beer, Wyoming Sheep Ranch, is, oh God, it's just so hoppy, it's just so bitter, it's just so good. It really is so good. Sorry for the porn talk. It's fantastic. It really is fantastic. This is a 10 out of 10 beer for Real Ale Craft Beer. I will put the bottle down in case there's any blind people watching, or deaf people. It would be deaf people. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.